How's it going, Aaron?
Josh, what are you wearing?
What? Weird Al.
Why are you wearing the same shirt as me?
I don't know. We went to that concert.
Wearing band shirts on this show is my thing. Why would you wear a band shirt?
Before?
This one? No. It's my new shirt.
Okay.
We cannot wear the same shirt on the show. It'll look too weird.
Too weird?
Not in a good way.
Well,
you change it. No.
Go change.
No. This is my thing, not your
apartment.
thing. I'm not changing my shirt.
Really?
Really?
Fine. I'll be back. It's unbelievable. Freaking Hello, and welcome back to Josh and Aaron on the Record. I'm Josh, this is my good friend Aaron, and today we have another new record. Now, I have no idea what the record is going to be at all. It's
right.
kind of a surprise. So far, they've been good for the most part. But
For the most part.
But before we get started, I just kind of want to talk about our last one. Relax and lose weight. Now, this one was amazing and one of my favorites. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did this stick with you over the past couple weeks?
Dude, I have not been able to forget it.
No.
I mean, I told you I've gone crazy. I have an obsession with Professor J.J. Higgins now, and I'm looking for all of his records.
Like, I thought it was kind of a joke and just kind of playing lots. Okay, it'll be funny. But I realized I'm walking through the grocery store and I'm picking stuff up, and I hear his voice, "Don't bolt to food, sissy." I was just like, this isn't healthy. I'll maybe put it back. I was like, darn it, it actually kind of worked.
It's working.
It's kind of amazing. So, yeah.
It's a classic. That's why we do this show. Well,
okay. So what do we have today?
Well, I had a hard time finding a good record to top the Psychology of Weight Loss by Professor J.J. Higgins.
Right.
Because how can you top it? But it occurred to me that we both just recently saw Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
And that sparked, that's where the t-shirts came from. And it sparked an interest in something to listen to today. But of course, before we get to that, I want to give you another record that I think no collection should be without.
I have a theory.
I don't think you do, Josh.
Okay.
It is Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Nice! What now, my love? What now?
What now?
Thanks.
You are very welcome.
He made a lot of records.
He did.
Okay.
I think I said that in the first episode.
Yes. Add it to our nice little stack.
Yes. So I thought, since both of us had recently seen Weird Al Yankovic finally live, I really would have liked to have listened to a live Weird Al album. But I don't know if he's actually put one out.
He hasn't done a live.
Right. So I figured...
I mean, you get bootleg copies on
right,
internet,
but he's not ever put out a live album.
No,
so I figured I would get the next best thing, which is...
Frank Zappa?
No.
Dr. Demento?
No. Frankie Yankovic.
Frank? Is that his father?
Frankie Yankovic, the Polka King.
The Polka King.
Live.
In person. In Elko, Nevada. Wow. Frankie Yankovic and his Yanks.
Have you ever listened to Frankie Yankovic before?
I've never heard of. No.
Oh, you really haven't.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. He actually is a famous.
He's a polka king.
He's a famous accordion player who played polka in the '60s, and his name is Yankovic. And he's not related to Weird Al in any way.
No relation.
Yeah, Weird Al has been asked that question a million times. No relation.
Nice.
So I figured this would be a good substitute for Weird Al.
Sure.
We shall see.
We shall see. So, this has got some, I'm sure, classics from the King, like Babyface.
Whoa. Hey, guys. You like it?
Yeah. It's good.
You look great. You look a baby face, huh?
Ferry Boat Serenade. Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Okay, I have heard that one.
That's
him?
Well, that's
like
you probably haven't heard the version by him. That's an old standard.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of people have played that song.
D-E-N-E, itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. En prickig baddräkt där midjan är bar.
Okay.
Let's put it on the turntable and see how it sounds.
Old Frankie Yankovic.
Frankie Yankovic. We will see who is the superior Yankovic.
Yes, I don't think there's going to be a contest. Is it just all?
No, there's a singer.
They're singing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. One leaf is sunshine, the second is rain. Third is the roses that grow in the lane. No need explaining.
It's a fun polka. I mean,
Is somebody I adore. I'm looking over.
I didn't picture you a fan of polka.
So, I have to admit, I kind of like polka. Maybe it's just my superior German genes. I know that's... Oh. Just kind of keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's got thinking it's time to get up and do the 17-inch stretch.
Yeah.
I think it's really that organ.
Yeah.
You really hear it like a baseball stadium.
Right.
Yay! And the crowd's really into it.
All I can picture is like a senior home, like a rec center, and
I was picturing more like county fair.
well,
Like there's maybe some. He's just up on a
I have
bandstand.
been to a county fair where they had a polka band playing.
sure.
Yeah. I guess, to be fair though, we are a bunch of Midwestern yokels, so that's the kind of stuff that we do.
Yeah, county fairs.
Yeah.
Corn dog.
Yeah. Pork burger.
Pork burger.
Yeah.
Pork steaks.
Pork steaks, of course.
Combine demolition derby. It's a catastrophe.
Yeah, you want to sit on my lap? You get to be a part of the show. You got to dance.
Heartaches, heartaches, my loving you meant lonely heartaches. Your kiss was such a sacred thing to me. I can't believe it's just a burning memory. Heartaches, heartaches. What does it
Upbeat song for something about heartbreaks and heartaches.
with someone new? But my heart aches for you.
Aaron on the cat bongos, ladies and gentlemen.
She likes it.
No animals are harmed in the making of this video. Did you see French polka? No. Oh. I guess we're in church now?
No, now it is time for all skate. It's an all skate. Everybody
It's
on
an
the
all
floor.
skate. Everyone skate. I like this clapping just in the middle of one long song.
Right.
Heartaches. Heartaches. You know this one.
You know this one.
It's escaping me at the moment.
Oh my gosh, Josh.
Well, it's after normal. I'm not used to hearing it as a polka, though.
That's true, yeah.
Yep, this is polka.
Doesn't it just make you want to get up and dance?
I was gonna say, you like to truly enjoy a good polka. I feel like you either need beer, pretzels, and brat to be in lederhosen, or to be dancing.
Well, the record's over, so you run out of time to
Is
start
it?
dancing.
That was both a long and short record at the same time.
So, Josh, I do believe that was the shortest record that we've listened to on this show.
It was an interesting track. Like, I kind of liked it. I kind of didn't.
Well,
It was long and short at the same time.
I can't deny I actually kind of enjoy polka music. I challenge you to find any genre of music that is happier than polka music. Like, you can't listen to polka and not want to get up and dance.
This is true. This is true. Like I was saying, you need to do stuff with polka. Like you can't sit and just listen to a room. Like it's made for dancing.
It's party music.
It is party music.
It's party
made
music.
for dancing.
Right.
Like I said, it was short and it was good. I liked it. But none of the songs seemed to have any variation to me, to my musically challenged ears. It honestly just sounded like one long track. Is it the same song? I honestly
No,
can't
it's a
tell.
new
Okay.
song.
I guess I never realized how many polkas kind of sound the same. I'm looking to see it all kind of sounds the same.
It is. Yeah. It's you lose track of how many polkas have gone by. Yeah.
What?
Did a new song start?
I have no idea. I think they just clapped in the middle, like, yay!
I swear we already heard this song.
I think we have. Is it? You know, if the record is skipping or looping, I couldn't tell. There was maybe, 4 or 5 songs with actual words?
Yeah, I would have preferred more singing.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what helps differentiate the tracks. But a lot of those instrumental tracks, they did all just sound
It was 13
the same.
or 12?
Yeah.
12 or 13, and 4 had
4 or 5 that had
dialogue.
vocals.
Yeah.
Which the ones with vocals were really fun because especially because they're the type of songs that where the whole crowd is singing along to it,
Right.
and it just goes back to that whole part of the reason I picked this album was because it is live and it is trying to recapture that live experience, and you get to it's still not the same as being there. Like I talked about this actually in the sea shanties episode 2. And where it's just the experience of seeing live music. And this, I'm sure this was incredibly fun to be there. You know, everybody dancing around and clapping and singing.
You're doing it at the Polka Hall.
Exactly.
And like you said, they serve beer. So I think that
everybody's drinking and...
that increases your... I totally get it now.
Yeah.
You're drinking, you're not paying attention. And by the time you come back, you think you've listened, they haven't moved on. But it's probably like 7 songs later.
They can play 7 songs and you'll never really get lost because you can just like drink and sort of like fade out. And you come back and it's the same thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's fun music, but it's just, if you're not dancing or drinking, it can be a little long.
It's not sit down with the headphones and listen to it and concentrate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, This sure ain't no Elliott Sharp music, that's for sure.
It is not. I would prefer this over, I've got 1 or 2 polkas, and they're, like I said, for dancing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit down and, 18 tracks of polka, unless they're extremely different. I'm going to take that any day over the Sharp.
The Elliott Sharp,
yeah.
Well, I think, that's why I think it being such a short record certainly plays to it in its favor.
Sure.
Because you can just kind of put it on, and by the time you start to get bored with hearing the same polka over and over again, the record's over. Yeah.
So, let me ask you a question. Frankie Yankovic, is he truly the king of polka?
That's what I was about to ask you. I think he plays a mean accordion.
He does. He's pretty good polka, but
how does he stack up against
Weird Al?
Weird Al.
Well, Al's clearly the king of parody.
That's true.
And he does have several good polkas, which they're more varied between like Pokemon, or his classic medleys where he just takes normal popular songs and throws them in polka, which I actually like those better than the actual songs.
I love Weird Al's polkas, but I will say that all of his montage polkas that he does on his albums, they do sort of all sound the same because it's a polka, and pretty much I think polka is pretty narrow in the kind of sound you get when you decide to do a polka.
Right.
And
I guess that's true.
Yeah. But it's fun, and I think that's the point.
Right.
And it certainly works
it's
in
a party.
Yeah, exactly. It's party music. So Josh,
yes.
Are you gonna add this one to your collection, you think? Will
Probably
you be
not.
looking for any other Frankie Yankovic if you come across him?
I might give him a listen just to see if he truly is the polka king. But I think one and done. So it's fun if I'm oh, Frankie Yankovic. If I need a polka music, I'll be sure to keep an eye out.
I like it a lot. I actually like Frankie Yankovic. It's fun music.
Yeah.
It doesn't require a lot of investment on the part of the listener.
It's an easy thing you just play in the background.
Exactly.
It's fun. If I needed a polka record, I'd pick up one.
Look for some Frankie Yankovic. That would be my recommendation.
I don't think I would need more than one polka record, though.
That's probably true.
Still can't believe we got away with calling this band the Yanks.
The Yanks.
She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would see.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today.
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
So in the locker she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
She was afraid to come out in the open, and so a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open, and so she sat bundled up on the shore.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today.
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
So in the blanket she wanted to stay. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and
That was amazing.
I don't blame her.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
it was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that
I'm gonna hate you later because I know the
You're
song
gonna
is
be-
it's stuck in my head
This is gonna be in your head for a long time.
for a long time.
If there was anything that could drive out Professor J.J. Higgins, it'll be Frankie Yankovic.
I'll be like, put your hand under your thigh and breathe and count and 19 and 17 and now you're in level D and 17 and 14 and a polka dot bikini.
Yahoo!